So I'm at Yang's Dumplings. Dude, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but like, I feel like I'm alone for the first time in like my whole life. And I really enjoy it. I just don't know what I like. It's really weird. It's like I've gone through so many like changes, and life has always been so hectic, like constantly go, 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 go. Like one fire to the next fire to the next fire, the next work or the next goal. And now I'm at this place where, like, for the first time in my life, I'm sitting still and like I'm not the same. I'm not the person I always thought I was, or that I had been taught I was, if that makes sense, or other people taught me that I should be, or so I'm like reclaiming like my power and like autonomy, but like in a different way, almost like a revealing of like my true form, like a revealing of the sculpture within the, I'm feeling right now like a picture of like a big piece of like a big piece of rock, and it's very tall and rectangular, but there's like a form inside, and like I've lived my whole life as this rock, but I've never really felt I just haven't felt like it was the right time to really go there inside myself, like really dive into like who I am and what I want, what I really value. What my strengths are, like really tapping into that power. Like I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you've felt that before, scared of your own power, scared of, not scared, but like, ooh, it can feel like really intense. Like you're like, oh shit, if I let the cat out of the bag, what the fuck? Is it gonna like burn the whole world down? Sometimes it feels like intense, and not like angry, but just sometimes it's so vibrant and alive, or sometimes so full of fury and just raw power, essence, feminine, the feminine essence, like, and just sitting and being with myself and my feminine, just receiving, and also like taking care of myself and being slow. I'm like figuring out, like, I don't know what really brings me a lot of joy. Like what I know makes me like feel like a child, like that innocent, playful joy, like nature, climbing trees, being reckless, going on really fast roller coasters, dancing by a fire, you know, things like this. And I'm walking around a city and just searching for the fire of life. Like, where are my fire people? Where? I have friends, but where are the fire people? I don't know. Okay, these are dumplings. They're really cool. Look at them, they're delicious. So these ones are like, they fry them on the bottom, And they're like a soup dumpling. They have like juice inside, but they're hard as fuck to hold. Okay, let's see. Did I do it? Yes. Okay, so it's like, okay, how am I gonna do this? So you take your dumpling. And you got like your little hole, right? And you kind of like, you suck the juice out. Kind of like when I lived down south, like in New Orleans, and you go to a crawfish bullet and they're like, suck the head. It's like that, kind of. They're really good. Ooh, I forgot something. You gotta add your vinegar. So this is Shanghai black vinegar. You know what's so weird? China, I always thought like in America, they put soy sauce on the table. You never see soy sauce on tables, ever. Mostly if you see a condiment on a table, it's gonna be like chili and vinegar. No salt, no pepper. The chefs know how to season, so you don't need a... Sometimes you just gotta stab it. It's awesome. Now, this one is a prawn and Sichuan peppercorn. So it has that numbing taste, numbing feel. It's very good. I don't much care for the crab ones because they use like crab roe and they can taste. I don't know if they use like river crab or just the crab meat. Crabby. It's not like king crab meat where it's like, oh, that's delicious. But anyways, I wonder, have you guys felt that way? Like, personally, like, you know, just learning who you are. Like, because for so long you could have like so many ideas about who you are and like what you like and what you're about, and have like wear all these like labels and like have all these identities, and like this is like from your family, society, things I told myself, you know, to protect myself, or like beliefs I had about life that, you know, they became kind of something that I wore, or the way that other people taught you that you are. Like, that's a huge one. Like, I've been watching people tell me about who I am my whole life, and I just watch them and I just put it in my heart pocket, and I'm just like, you don't really know me. Like, you're telling me who I should be, but you don't really know me. You're reflecting what you want me to be, but you don't really know me. You don't see me. So, valuing my time and energy as a woman, and I am a woman. I call myself a woman biologically, and although I have masculine energy tendencies, just like all of us do, feminine and masculine, I was in my masculine energy for a very long time, always on the go, and now I have some adrenal gland, you know, things, and so I just knew my nervous system needed to just have quiet. I needed to just learn about who I am. I don't feel lonely. Although I do like having people to play with. But I want to do some real play. Not just walk around and go shopping and eat food all the time. Which is very nice. I'm not complaining. But I like going out to the woods. Maybe lighting fires or doing something fun outdoors. I jet ski or something a little dangerous. That's what I like to do. Yeah. It's hard to get dangerous in China. It's like if a country was a person, it'd be like somebody who works really hard not to make mistakes. So they're just very cautious and like not very like spontaneous or, you know, letting their freak flag fall. Well, kind of, maybe in some ways, but it feels a little prescriptive, but I'm probably being judgmental. It's not true, because I've been to some pretty cool stuff. I've seen some really cool stuff. So maybe that's just how all humans are, you know? They don't want to make a mistake, you know? Want to, like, make sure they stay safe. Here is the pork chop. This is Shanghainese pork chop. On this plate, this is pretty much the only place where I know where they'll serve you some soy sauce, which is, to me, I'm like, whoa, that's wild for this pork chop. Because I don't ever see that. Actually, I think that's vinegar. It's like a special kind of vinegar. I thought that was soy sauce. It's like sweet. Maybe it's like a mix. That's enough out of me. You don't want to watch me eat. But this is Yang's dumplings. It's good. When you come to China, you can try it. Take an adventure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It felt like a big rectangle of marble. A huge block of marble that was gonna, like, inside of it, there's this, like, beautiful sculpture. And my whole life, People have been spray painting all over the block. Spray painting their ideas, what they think is on the inside, or maybe parts of themselves or their own dreams and desires, where there's just like on the outside of this block. And for a long while, I was waiting and looking for someone else outside of me to chip away the stone and get at the real me inside. And it wasn't until I picked up the hammer and the chisel and started to go inward, chipping away all the rock that had encapsulated my true form, bit by bit. It was hard, but it's fulfilling, and it's still a work in progress. But I'm starting to see my shape, my true shape. And I'm glad I learned that it's up to me. And it's best that way. It's my life. I'm the one who lives it. So I made a choice. I picked up the chisel and the hammer, and I did it myself. And I'll continue to do it myself. Not wait for some sculptor to come by. Will you chip it for me? You're a really good chipper. You're a much better sculptor than me. No, Lenola. You are a divine sculptor too. As we all are, our own divine sculptors. You know, like in the native way, they say the wood, there's, like I do wood carving a little bit here and there, where if you carve bone, whatever you carve, what's meant to come out is inside. And I'll just end with this. I also don't know what I'm carving out. When I picked up the hammer and chisel, I did not have this preconceived idea. I mean, I had layers of that crap painted all over my rock. All these ideas. And you know, I didn't come into it going, yeah, this is exactly what I'm going to do. Just kind of bit by bit let it flow when it needed to come. I started listening to my body, started honing into my intuition, sitting quietly, touching my body, crying, sobbing, grieving. Learning how to look in the mirror and smile at myself, fall in love with myself, create a safe space for myself within myself. And I'd never had that before. And I deserved it. We all deserve that. So I didn't know what I would come out like, and I still don't know. but feel different. I've never felt this way before. I never felt my real self before. And I know it sounds weird, right? Because we all like wear many different hats. You know, I remember when I became a teacher. Massive identity upheavals, massive identity meeting expectations of a certain role, taking off one hat, taking off I'm a fuck up junkie foster kid with a crazy mom and no dad, right? Take that hat off. Take those hats off and be like, that isn't me. That may have happened around me. That's not me. And I was wearing that victimhood. It was like my story, and I couldn't see beyond. My identification. Now it's a whole new world, dude. I don't know what. I do know I still love hip hop. I do know I still love to dance. I do know I like to write. I do know I like to cook. Those are like some fundamental Lanola things. I love plants. Oh, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Is this it? I remember thinking the same thing like 2019 before COVID hit. Is this it? Is this the whole shebang? So wild. I know that we need community though. We need community. Communities we can create each other's dreams through our communities. We can network and bring people together. Meet each other. Being isolated is not going to heal our world or heal our hearts. But I also need to balance that with time to get to know myself. Anyways, I'll go. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys are so well. Let me know how you're doing. I always like to hear from you. Be a part of. We are a part of. Right? Bye.